제발 내 곁에 천사가 분명해 나타날 것 같아.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Nisi. Welcome and welcome back everyone else. We have a solo song from Seungkwan. Not too long ago, I was reacting to Holshi, which also kind of talks about a dandelion. I think I've prepared myself as much as I can. Let us jump in to Seungkwan's Dandelion.
너는 모르겠지.
민들레 꽃이 하나 나에게 다가오는 그런 날엔 어제는 잊은 듯이 하루를 살아가. 민들레 꽃이 하나 나에게 다가오는 그런 날엔 살랑이는 봄바람 맞으며 걷지.
Well, okay. Of course, sounds beautiful already. That last
날엔 살랑이는 봄바람 맞으며 걷지.
What a like satisfying, comforting.
어제는 어떤 날을 보내고 나서 집에 오는 길에 코끝을 간지럽히는 그 꽃이다. 너는 대체 어디로 또다시 날아갈지 모르지만 나는 너 덕분에 나 잘 사랑하곤 해.
Oh, so many beautiful, beautiful metaphors for a simple, simple dandelion. I feel like I said this a lot when I reacted to Holshi, but I feel like it's relevant here. Dandelions are so representative of what I would consider like such a weed of a flower, but it's so strong. And though it might not be the most beautiful flower, in its fragility, it's weird that I said it's so strong, but I mean it's so strong in the sense that like it grows from the most, what you would expect to be the most barren of earth. You don't see roses growing from concrete. You see things like dandelions and weeds and grass. That's what I mean by the strength. It's also one of the like flimsiest of flowers in that what we consider its blooms are really like these seeds that can blow away. But when you think about those seeds flying and spreading across earth, how far the spore of a dandelion can fly. This idea that this one little dandelion seed, this one spore, found its way to Seungkwan's nose. And that reminder is what reminded him to enjoy today, to love today.
끝을 간지럽히는 그 꽃이다. 너는 대체 어디로 또다시 날아갈지 모르지만 나는 너 덕분에 나 잘 살아가곤 해. 소중한 너는 내게 봄바람 타고 사랑을 속삭이며 한 줄기 빛에 마음을 가득 담고 오랫동안 나를 설레이게 해 붕 떠있게 해 또 나 이제 따뜻한 날들에다 네가 전한 그런 온기들 또 사랑을 전해야만 하는 거지.
Oh, I just heard that his voice is about to swell and soar very beautifully. I'll rewind it. This idea of Seungkwan taking this momentary realization coming across the seed and deciding what that seed did, which is share its love with him, remind him of love, that he now wants to continue to spread that. It's very hopeful. It reminds us to latch on, especially when we're feeling down or sad or low, to those positive things. A lot of times those positive things are what's going to carry us through those dark times, you know what I mean? It's hard not to wallow, but it's a reminder.
네가 전한 그런 온기들 또 사랑을 전해야만 하는 거지 얼마나 걸릴지도 몰라 그저 사랑을 말하며 그 꽃시에다 마음을 전해야만 해
Ooh, can't just say something because having thought a lot about dandelions recently, clearly. There's a part in IU's song where she says, I go, whoo, I may fly, go whoo, then I'll fly. And one of the commenters pointed out to me, that whoo is like your breath, what you do when you blow on a dandelion, right? I just thought that was such a cool and clearly, in my mind, real, tangible decision. And I think the same is here. He's letting that love spread in that who. Oh, Seungkwan.
소중한 너는 다시 봄바람 타고 그때의 우리 같은 한 줄기 빛에 가득 담긴 추억은 한참 동안 너를 바라보게 해 살아가게 해 또 난 이제 따뜻한 날들에다 네가 전한 그런 온기들 또 사랑을 전해야만 하는 거지 얼마나 걸릴지도 몰라 그저 사랑을 말하며 그 꽃시에다 마음을 전해야만 해
Oh, wow.
민들레 꽃이 하나 나에게 다가오는 그런 날엔 어제는 잊은 듯이 하루를 살아가 민들레 꽃이 하나 나에게 다가오는 그런 날엔 살랑이는 봄바람 마시며 걷지
Ooh, that's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
With me forever.
I know that Seungkwan has gone through a lot. A lot of the pain and the grief that he has felt recently is due to the loss of his dear friend Moonbin from Astro. So of course I see this dandelion. I see Moonbin in this dandelion. I had saw someone post that one of the last posts that Moonbin had posted had been him seeing a picture of a dandelion. And so it's hard obviously now not to think about that post and how Seungkwan interpreted some of that into the song. Really, really similarly back to what I was saying in the beginning about dandelions being both strong yet so fragile. I feel like that represents a lot of us as humans especially if we're emotional beings. I mean, humans are emotional beings, but if we tend to be more emotional as humans, like I believe Seungkwan is, like I believe myself to be. I think when you're sensitive like that, a lot of times you don't realize how strong you are. I think a lot of times I think I'm weak because of how emotional I am. But I try to remember that it's actually a strength of mine and to endure a lot of grief, to go through something and still allow myself to be in tune and connected to my emotions, even when I do at some points just want to shut it off. So I think about Seungkwan in that way, as someone who maybe when he's at his lowest feels very weak. But when I look at him and see what he's overcome and see how he can be a beacon of hope for so many people, I think of him as an extremely, extremely strong person. So I think of him like a dandelion in a lot of ways. I'm really sorry that Seungkwan had to go through what he went through. I'm really sorry that the people who loved Moonbin had to lose him. And I'm sorry that he felt so alone. I'm very thankful of songs like this. I'm very thankful for Dandelion because I feel like it's going to be a sweet reminder of why it's positive to want to be vulnerable and share your love like this dandelion, just wanting to spread its love everywhere, grow new flowers, new dandelions, creating new hope in other people's eyes, who then continue to just perpetuate the same cycle of spreading love. I think that is a very, very beautiful image. Oh, I didn't want to cry, but I knew I was going to cry just because everyone's reactions online seemed so thankful and emotional. So I kind of was mentally prepared for it a little bit. But it's a really, really beautiful song. The piano, the strings, his voice. But I think what I find to be most beautiful about the song is that it feels very comforting and very hopeful. That's what I think. This will go into my pantheon of songs that when I first start playing them will make me bawl my eyes out so hard. But after listening to it for a long time, it'll remind me that I'm strong and that there is something to look forward to in the future. Like he says, it makes it a little bit easier for him to forget about yesterday, to just keep looking forward when he sees this dandelion. So I'm going to try and store that in my head as well. Well, all right. Thank you guys for checking out Seungkwan's Dandelion with me. A beautiful solo that we are very fortunate to have. I really appreciate you. And I hope that you guys are having a day where you feel like you are a dandelion floating on the wind, spreading your love to everyone whose noses you so happen to fall upon. Bye, guys.
세상이 끝나도 난 항상 내 곁에 오늘부터 마크까지 너를 얻고 싶어 Please don't go away oh, oh, oh. Baby hold me stay with me